Pictures of part of the British Pacific Fleet underline the overwhelming force being brought to bear against Japan before the offer to surrender was made. Supplementing the strength of the American fleet, we had deployed our most powerful units, such as the KG-5 and battleships of her class. Chief emphasis, however, was naturally on the fleet air arm, with its new and powerful carriers and their complements of Seafires, Fireflies, Avengers, Corsairs, and the rest. Before the first atomic bomb was dropped, the Japanese Air Force and Navy had been mauled and smashed beyond recognition. Although invasion and terrific land battles lay ahead, Japan was already a defeated nation. A few enemy planes which ventured out to sea during the operation filmed here were destroyed. Allied sea and air power were supreme. On this occasion, an American task force was operating very close to the British ships. Pilots from both fleets were engaged in air strikes against the Japanese mainland. There was also a meeting at sea aboard the American battleship Missouri between Admiral Rawlings and Admiral Halsey. The British Admiral is seen coming across from a destroyer. It was Admiral Halsey's third fleet, which together with Carrier Task Force 38, opened the all-out offensive against the Jap mainland. An offensive preliminary to the invasion of Japan. Hellcats, Corsairs, Helldivers and Avengers began a dawn-to-dusk onslaught on enemy forces afloat and ashore. It's reported that over 70 Jap airfields were so severely shot up that they never got their fighters off the ground to counter Allied blows. Four days after the airstrikes, the Third Fleet was in position to deal Japan an indignity without precedent. Admiral Halsey and his staff check final details. 0 hour and the sounding of general quarters. Action stations, a great moment this. 16-inch guns are brought to bear as the fleet steams off Honshu Island itself at a point only some 300 miles from Tokyo. The Imperial steelworks behind the hills were shelled for 2 hours. In 2 days, not one enemy shot was fired. Loss of face, it was loss of her very existence as an empire. The Japanese warlords knew it, whatever they may be saying. Total defeat in the coming months was certain when the atomic bombs, saving far more lives than the lives they took, compelled surrender now.